What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have my Premier League predictions video for the season upcoming 2017 to 2018. Before we start this video, guys, I just want to talk about something real quick because we're on the topic of football. I have created a fantasy football league on the Premier League app. So what I want you guys to do is go down into the description, click the link, make your team. You have a 100 million budget, make your team of your dream team, obviously, and join my private league. The person who wins that private league will probably get a shout out in one of my videos, which is pretty cool. So please go down in the description and have a little look. It means the world, basically. So we're going to get on with my predictions. I'm sorry if I put one club above another and you guys disagree. If you disagree, tell me who you think is going to win the league and all that down in the description below. This is just my opinion. Without further ado, let's get started. So coming in at number 20, going straight back down to the Championship next season, it is newly promoted club Huddersfield Town. Don't get me wrong, they're an alright side, but I just don't think they're going to survive in the Premier League. Like, they came 5th in the Championship, they beat Reading at Wembley, which was really good for the club, and I just feel like they're not going to do very well, and they're going to go straight back down. Coming in at number 19, we have another newly promoted club in Brighton and Hove Albion. It's their first ever season in the Premier League. They've got some good signings. They signed like Tom Ince or someone from Derby, who's apparently really good. He's not Premier League experienced, so that could be a problem. I just feel like they need a few more Premier League experienced players before they can start maybe staying up a few seasons, stuff like that, and I think they're going to come 19th place. Coming in at number 18 is Swansea City. Now this is a bit of a controversial one because they've got a very good side. Llorente, they've got Sigurdsson, they're both going to be staying. Llorente was one of the best strikers of the Premier League last season, and I do feel like they're going to do a bit worse than this season. Apparently the team's crumbling, they're not going to be playing as well. They only managed to survive because of Sigurdsson and Llorente and players like that. And if they all leave, because apparently Sigurdsson's got like a 50 million price tag, which is ridiculous, if he leaves in the transfer window, they're going to be going back down, and I think they're going to just get into the relegation zone at number 18. Number 17 is going to go to Burnley. They're going to just miss out. They have, I can't remember the name of their defender. I will probably put his name on screen or something, but one of their defenders recently got sold to someone like Everton, and I feel like that's going to be a reason to why they're not going to do as well. They still got Tom Heaton and people like that, but I just don't think they're going to do as well. I think they're going to just miss out, maybe go down next season, but at the moment it looks like they're not going to do very well. They did pretty well last season, they got mid-table. I think they're going to go to 17th place and finish off there. Number 16th place goes to the newly promoted club. Tom Ratcliffe, you're going to love this one. It's Newcastle United, and the reason being is because they are a very strong side. They are Premier League experienced. They've got lots and lots of players who are really experienced. They recently signed Atsu from Chelsea, some other really good players, and I just feel like they're going to do really, really well this season. I think 16th place, although that sounds kind of bad, I feel like they're going to do fairly well. They may even get higher, but I think they're going to stay up this season. And yeah, Newcastle United are going to stay at 16th place. Coming in at number 15, guys, is Stoke City. They've recently lost Arnautovic and a few of their players, and I don't think they're going to get any higher than 15th place. There's not really much we can say about Stoke City because I don't really watch them play. I'm not too sure how well they do. I've not really watched their pre-season and stuff like that, but I just feel like they're going to come 15th place, and that's going to be that. Coming in at number 14th, guys, we have Watford. Now this is where it kind of gets a little bit controversial by putting each other above each other. Watford had a really good season last season. I think they got like 11th, 12th place. I don't think they're going to keep up the same. I don't think they're going to do as well this season. They're a good side. They got some really, really strong players like Troy Deeney, players like that. I feel like they're going to do well, but I don't think I can't see them getting any higher than 14th place, and that is why I've put them at number 14. Coming in at number 13, guys, we have West Bromwich Albion. Now, last season, I think I predicted them to go down, and they survived, so that was a bit stupid. But basically, they've signed Jay Rodriguez. They've signed a lot of other players, which I actually don't really know the names of. I'm sorry, I'm bad at transfers, I'm sorry. But I feel like this season, it could be their season that they could really do well in the Premier League, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they've got. I think they beat Liverpool a few seasons ago, or drew with them, or something like that. But they did do really, really well a few seasons ago, and last season they kind of lacked a little bit. But this season, now they've got some new players, I think they're going to do really, really well, and 13th place is alright for West Brom. Number 12, we have Bournemouth. Now, this is where I was going to put them a lot higher, but then I saw the other clubs and thought, actually, 12th place is going to be good enough. Bournemouth have only been in the Premier League for a few seasons, and they're already doing really well. They signed Ake from Chelsea. They also signed I forgot what his name is. So they signed another really good player, and I feel like they did really well last season. They beat Liverpool, I think, which was a bit depressing, but you know, we're gonna have to just deal with it. I feel like they're gonna do really well this season, and they're gonna shock the world and do quite well. May even get higher than 12th place, but I'm gonna say 12th place for now. Now, number 11 is a little bit of a weird one. It's Crystal Palace. Now, I was gonna put them very far down. I was gonna put them about 16th or 17th place because Sam Allardyce has left. Their club's gonna crumble apart. No, I think they're actually going to do quite well. Basically, they signed Loftus-Cheek on loan. He's a very good player. They also got Benteke, who is a goal machine ever since he left Liverpool. And I think that Crystal Palace are going to, with their new manager, which I believe is Frank de Boer, I just think they're going to do really, really well this season. They're going to show everyone that they've still got it, even though the Allardyce has left. And you know, they've had so many managers recently. They had Pardrew, then they had Allardyce, and I got Frank de Boer. They got loads of managers, but I feel like they're going to keep up with the same momentum. And you know, I could be completely wrong. They could be at 20th place by the end of the season, but that's just what I think. I think Crystal Palace are still going to do well this season. 10th place we have Leicester City. I feel like they've still got it. Like last season they were kind of lacking, and then towards the end they kind of got mid-table again. They've still got Mahrez. They've still got some really good players. They bought this CDM guy. I forgot his name, but apparently he's a beast. So that's going to help them crucially. I feel like they're going to do really, really well. 10th place is about enough. They're not going to win the league, obviously. I really highly doubt that they're going to win the league. There you go, Leicester City at number 10. Now it gets to the part where, you know, we all want to know who's at number 1 and stuff. Number 9 is West Ham United. Now, obviously, I'm in a West Ham United fan's house right now. My nan is obviously a West Ham United fan. Who have they signed this season? Zabaleta, Joe Hart, Javier Hernandez, and what's the other guy? So West Ham have signed some really good players. They're also getting really used to the new stadium, and I feel like they're going to show everyone that they're really good. Slaven Bilic's West Ham are going to do well this season. Number 9 in the Premier League. Number 8, guys, we have Southampton. Now, I'm a big fan of Southampton. I really like watching them play. I'm not too sure why. I'm obviously not. I'm a fan, obviously, but Southampton are a good side to watch, and I really do enjoy watching it. I've watched a few of their games. They're quite a good side to watch. I'm not too sure why. Yeah, last season people were predicting that they were going to go down, and they had an incredible season. I think they're going to have another incredible season. I think they're going to come 8th place in the Premier League. Number 7, guys, is Everton. Now, I know they've signed some pretty good players. They're looking like they could be a side to watch out for this season. Obviously, Wayne Rooney's joined Everton again. A lot of other cool players have joined Everton, but I don't think they're going to do as well. I really don't. Like, 7th place is normally where they come, 7th, 6th place, and I think they're going to get 7th place this season, and I think that the person above them is just a little bit better. Number 6 is Spurs. Now, this is where it gets very, very controversial. The reason I've put Spurs as number 6 is because they are now playing home games at Wembley Stadium, and this could be a crucial thing for them being really good or really bad. Obviously, when they play at White Hart Lane, they play amazing. They came second last year, which is ridiculous. They were in the Champions League this season, and it's like, I don't think they're going to do as well with playing at Wembley because obviously they're not used to the big pitch, stuff like that. They've also not signed any players. They've got rid of players, but they've literally not signed anyone big this transfer window, which is going to be a bad thing because all these new clubs have got new players, new people running the club, stuff like that. Spurs have kept the same, so I'm not too sure why, but we're going to find out when the season kicks off whether they're going to be good or bad. Coming in at number 5, guys, is where it was a mix between two teams. I've gone for Arsenal, and the reason being is because every single year Arsenal seem to do well at the start and then go crap towards the end, and we always see it. The Arsenal cycle goes round and round, and apparently, I've not seen this, but apparently in pre-season they've been doing terrible. They won the what's it called? The Emirates Cup. That's it. They won that, but still lost. So that I don't really understand how that works, to be honest. But Arsenal, they've signed Lacazette. They've signed some really decent players, but I just don't think they're going to do as well this season, and that is why I have put them at number 5. Coming in at number 4 is my team, Liverpool FC. Now, this is where I was thinking whether to put them as number 5 or number 4. I've gone for number 4 because they've been on brilliant form recently. They came 4th last year. They're going to come 4th this year, I think. I think that they've signed Mohamed Salah. They've signed that Solanke guy from Chelsea. They've also been playing really good football. Hopefully Coutinho doesn't leave, because we've got Salah, Coutinho, Firmino, Mane, Lana, even though he's injured. We need to work on our defence, so maybe signing a big defender, like we were linked to signing Socrates and people like that recently. But hopefully we can sign a decent defender, then that will make our team even stronger, and then we'll definitely get Champions League next season. Number 3, guys, is Man United, and this is where, Romelu Lukaku has joined Man U. They're looking like a strong team. I feel like they're going to do pretty well this season, because every other season they've kind of been getting like 6th and 7th place, and I feel like this is going to be the Man United's year, and I have no clue why. I could be completely wrong, but I just think it's going to be Man United's year to come 3rd place, get back in the Champions League, Romelu Lukaku to bang in a load of goals. It's going to be a decent season for them. That's just what I think. Now there's 2 teams left. Who's going to get the top spot? Coming in at number 2 is Chelsea. Yes, the current champions are going to come 2nd this year. The only reason being is because the team that is number 1, you probably know by now, have got a better team. That's the only reason why I put Chelsea as number 2. They've signed Morata, they've also got a few other players, and I don't think they're going to win this season. They're going to do well. They're going to smash loads of teams, but I don't think they're going to do that well. That's just what I feel. Okay. So you can all say, oh, Chelsea's going to win. I could be wrong. They could win easily, but I don't think they're going to win. So that's just my opinion. And number 1, guys, if you haven't already guessed, it is Manchester City. The amount of money they have spent on players this transfer window is unreal. They signed Danilo, they signed Kyle Walker, they signed Benjamin Mendy, Bernardo Silva. They signed so many defenders, and I think that no team is going to get past their defence. They're going to be unstoppable this season, and they're going to do really, really well. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like if you guys have, and until then, I will see you guys soon. See ya.